remove your caps, gentlemen.
Does that mean headsets too?
No, your headset's fine.
That's not a cap.
And please stay standing until the colors have left the field. Thank you. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Woo! America!
That was so much better than Kylie Jenner's.
Please never
Gosh.
do that again.
You know what? That was almost perfectly executed until that high note. That was all. I was about to give you props. Gosh damn it.
Yeah, up till then.
Corey really needs to turn off noise suppression on his thing.
I tested that in my car earlier, and I hit it perfectly earlier, and I did not hit it perfectly there. I'll admit it there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 13 of the BS Bros podcast. The July 4th episode, even though it's coming out July 7th.
We could release it early on July 4th.
The man that's talking before I even introduced him is Bob.
Everyone knows who I am at this point.
Punky is the guy in the Budweiser t-shirt. No sleeves. Flexing as always. The guy you see eating is Joe's, and the man with no face is Josh. I am your host. I'm your host, Kirby. How are we doing today, gentlemen?
Who is already slightly drunk?
Nope, not even close.
Not even close.
Already there.
We're doing all right. How are you?
I'm a little sore. I'll be honest with you.
Me too.
Sore from what?
What do you think, Joe's? Hey,
I don't know. I'm not sore.
What's that you're eating, man? I thought you only drank protein shakes and didn't eat shit.
Eating chips, dog. Potato chip.
Ooh man, I got some vanilla wafers
hard.
waiting for me in the chicken.
Yo, Bob
chicken
turned
pot.
to the side and he looked like the true definition of American. I saw that beer belly sticking out. Oh boy.
So, Arizona, I got this from one of my boys. Arizona, hard iced tea. No clue how it's gonna be.
It's really good.
Is it? This is just the iced tea with lemon.
I don't drink.
Oh God.
I don't drink.
That just-
Ooh, better stop right there.
It ruins tea for you, doesn't it?
That just tastes like tea.
Oh no.
That's dangerous.
So you have real tea and realize,
See, I've never really been Twisted fan.
me neither.
It tastes just like tea.
I don't know. Just something about Twisted is twisted.
All right, booze check. Who's all drinking?
Not
Yeah.
me.
Me and Joe's.
I think it's just us three.
Man, America. This the day of America, and you're not even cracking a cold one.
It's June.
A single.
Hey, no, it's July 7th, fucker.
It's July 4th. We're recording on the 4th, guys.
So wait, what day were we recording on?
The 4th of July is honestly my favorite holiday. I think I'm just a pyromaniac though, and I like the fireworks, but I love the American pride. I'm a very prideful American.
There's only one holiday
that's
that
a
really
sin.
matters. And that's the birthday of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
That's definitely not right.
That's the only one that matters.
It's definitely not on July 4th.
But it's the
It's
only one that
supposed to be
matters.
April.
Isn't that your
If
birthday?
you look at historical records, apparently it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't like actually Christmas. It got moved to that date for
Pagan holiday.
colonization of pagan holidays years upon years ago. But you know,
Well, we didn't come here for a history lesson. We came here to ask you how your week's been, Bob.
how my week's been, I can't say because this podcast will get taken down.
Okay.
That doesn't
Let's
sound.
just say Kurt
Fuck, shit
Cobain.
himself.
Kurt Cobain would have been my inspiration.
Josh, how was your week?
I'm so fucking tired.
Then why are you here? You literally said you weren't gonna be on this episode, Josh.
He's
Because
represent.
I'm better than J Ray and I'm always here.
Everyone's
Why?
better than J Ray. He's been in 3 episodes and we've done 13 of these. I'm
Dude
beginning
doesn't
to-
even answer us, and then at the end of the week, he always goes, "Sorry guys, I was busy."
Dude hasn't sent a message in our group chat, but has the audacity to sit there and make a fucking tweet about summoning Chicken Hitler. Did y'all see that?
What?
Huh?
He said he was sitting home alone. Which this was about 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. I don't know. He said something. He said something along the lines of me sitting at home alone, then saying,
Me home alone.
yeah.
Me Adolf Chickler, Thunder. He's close, or he was just born.
Yeah, so from my understanding of that tweet, he said Adolf Chickler, and then lightning struck immediately after he said it, making him think that either there is an Adolf Chickler that is close, or he was just born.
And
Into this
it didn't actually happen.
Or did it and we just don't know yet?
I don't know.
Hey Bob, ask Punky how yesterday was for him.
How was your day, Punky?
You know, yesterday I got up in the morning. Myself and one of my good friends, and then the other one, my family member. We went
Yeah?
to the gym. Everything was going well. Did our lift. Then we went to Smoothie King, which was our lunch.
Are all three of those people here?
Yes, they are. And then
Wait, can we
Our-
pause for a second? You said
pause.
something. Bob, can I ask you a question?
Hit me.
Does Smoothie King count as lunch? Nobody else say a word. Does Smoothie King count as lunch, Bob?
It wasn't lunch; it was breakfast. It was more like
Let
what
me
is that in
ask.
between lunch and
Well, we
breakfast?
still didn't get
Brunch.
fucking
Brunch.
lunch if that's the case.
Brunch.
It was more like brunch.
Question.
Okay.
Did you have protein added into the smoothies?
Yeah. We just got done
That's
working out.
brunch.
46 grams of protein, by the way.
That's brunch.
I don't care what you say.
And this was at 11:11 in the morning.
This was at like 10:40, not 11.
We looked at the bank records, you dummy.
You
No,
know,
that's just
yeah.
whenever it cleared the bank.
No, Bob, we left the gym at 10:50.
No, we didn't.
Side note, when did you start going back to the gym, Corey?
Yesterday.
Very well.
We forced him.
Keep up the good work.
I'm already eating McDonald's right now.
Hey, you know what that means for tomorrow, punk? Just gotta work harder.
Yep. Anyway,
He's making me go on a hike tomorrow.
after our brunch, we went back to Joe's house and started working on his AC, which turned into getting a completely different unit to put up there. It's not brand new. It's new to Joe's.
Side note, Joe's, you're not in a trailer, are you?
Yeah.
So you had to get one of those stupid little. Did you get a ground AC or a rooftop?
Rooftop.
One of the stupid trailer ones.
Hey,
That
Joe's,
are
how
like
long?
lighter weight so the roof doesn't fucking collapse.
Hey, Joe's, how long have you been without AC?
It was the summer of '99. Um, it's been about 2.5 years, somewhere on there.
So we go get this new AC unit. Luckily, it came with bits and pieces that we didn't need to buy. But we ended up getting a new belt for it. Got some new pads for it. Got some new like fowlers and stuff for the water supply line, stuff like that. And then we get back to the trailer, and
Please tell me someone stole it.
no. We get the new AC up there, which honestly, it wasn't that terrible. I think the thing that kicked my butt the most was going up and down and up and down in the trailer. We get the new AC on, and we go to test everything. We wire everything back up, which, by the way, the wiring is so fucked up in that trailer.
It's a trailer.
It's so fucked up.
It's
So-
it's a trailer. It's always gonna be
Oh,
fucked
Bob.
unless you just
Oh,
pull
Bob.
everything.
So everything is hooked up, AC is on, and then we wanted to just test the motor and the pump and stuff. As soon Josiah turns the knob, pump turns on just fine. He turns it again. I don't know if it would have been on vent or cool, but whatever the fucking motor was gonna run, flips the breaker. We're like, okay, well, what the hell?
So it's too big.
That's what I thought.
Or you have
Until
a bad breaker.
until we looked at that motor. That's a smaller motor than the one he had on. All the wires on that freaking connection from the house are black.
That's why you got you gotta mark them. Like that's why they make color electrical tape.
We did. But there were these two random wires that looked like they were together at some point. They were no longer together. So
Not divorced.
luckily, Josiah has experience in doing electric work and electrician stuff. He was able to crawl under there and find out what was supposed to go where, this and that, because we did end up marking everything, but it just wasn't working. But that probably took about another hour afterwards until the wiring and stuff got all done. We put the original motor on. We just plugged it in just to make sure that everything was moving right, the currents were moving right. And after how long would that have been? So we'll say 11-ish to about what, like 6:30?
But we were at Smoothie King at 11:15.
I'm just rounding. I'm rounding down. So from about 11 to about 6:30, we were working on this fucking AC. And my legs hurt from crawling up on the house, hopping down, crawling back up, hopping down.
It'd be like that.
And I'm super eepy. I'm very eepy. I haven't
That was
recovered.
yesterday?
That was yesterday, and it kicked our asses. Kirby was saying he was tired. Josiah was saying he was tired. I'm fucking tired. But we did get it. Water was flowing good. Turns out his old AC on the pan, I found one initial crack which led to the leaking in the roof, and as I started hosing down the rest of the AC, that thing was covered in cracks. So water was
The new one or the
old
old one?
one,
The
the
old
old one. So there was no way that pan was holding water. It
We
was just
originally went
dumping
out there
into the house.
to set up his AC, and then it turned into you're gonna need a new AC, or we're gonna have to do the best patchwork we can, which will last maybe another year, or you can get a new one, which was gonna cost a lot of money. And then someone came in clutch and gave Joe's an older one, but it was new to him, and was gonna give was going to give the guy $50 for it, and the guy ended up giving it to Joe's for free.
Yeah, and
so
unlike
Joe's lucked out
his
there.
Free's good.
unlike his original one, that was fiberglass. Had a fiberglass pen. This one's metal with a powder coat.
And you
Nice.
know, it would have been all perfectly fine if it was a simple lift it up there, take the old one down, put the new one on there kind of thing. But someone, I'm not going to say who the selected individual was, decided to tempt Mother Nature
Oh yeah.
into making it rain. And when it started raining, they then said the famous words that no one ever says. Again, not going to say who the selected individual is.
Never rains in Farmington.
There's really no need to. I think we are all past that at that point. Then it started to pour. Then we
Love
all started to throw together what we could, because there was lightning in the area and we were standing on a metal roof.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just pull it.
So that was fun. And
Hey,
then
the lightning can only hit you if you consent to it.
we then all went inside Joseph's hot trailer and proceeded to have a bonding moment between the three of us that I will not speak of.
Touch penises.
And then about an hour later, when the
They
water
touched heads like Noble Knight.
I hate when Corey talks.
when the water cleared up, we went back out and finished the job. Joe's almost slipped and fell off his roof. That was actually kind of funny to watch.
That
Dylan,
one
I-
scared me.
Till it actually
Honestly.
happened. I watched that man take a step and his foot slid and he like almost went. And Punky had made a joke earlier where Bree had called and said, "Don't worry, only worry if you get a call from me, because then that means something bad happened. And if Joe's would have fallen, Punky would have had to make that call."
Amen, brother.
That one would have been rough.
Hey, Joes, you get shot
Uh,
while you're doing that?
No, but Punky did.
Oh, I fucking did. Oh my gosh, I got shocked as shit.
Did you get fucking yeeted or not?
No, I
Or
didn't
did
get
you
yeeted.
fucking
It was
mock
it
up?
was just a buzz.
Mm.
And
That's the best one, honestly, of the three options.
yeah, so whenever we were trying to fix that wiring, the low side connection for the motor was hot. And I didn't realize that the breaker was back on. And I fucking grabbed it because I was going to put it back on. And yeah, it zapped the fuck out of me. I looked at Corey, I'm like, bro, my arm is numb.
Just like,
It was just numb.
I need to use my strong hand.
But
That individual that said those words, by the way,
No, we don't need to discuss
that
the individual.
individual
we
said
don't need to, no,
these
no, no,
were
no.
the exact words were, "Hey guys, I think the rain's starting to clear up."
Yep, and that's all that was said. I think
And I'll let
Wow.
you take a guess at who it was.
we're gonna
Joes.
go ahead and move him out of here. And
What the hell?
I'll move you out of here. Don't say the name.
It was Kirby.
yeah, his name was Kirby.
How do I ban him?
His name was Kirby.
You can't ban me. I'm recording this,
Yeah, you
bitch.
fucking son of a bitch.
Yeah, we did get rained on,
And
and it was
and
some
Punky
bullshit.
immediately said, "Now you've done it."
Yeah,
They tried having me hardwire into the building a couple months ago, and while it was like pissing rain out, I was like, nah, because the breakers were outside. I was like, ain't happening. They're like, why not? It's like water, electricity. Can you not see why this is a problem? They're like, no. I was like, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, when I was up on the roof doing the wiring, I turned to Punky and was like, "You know what we used to do when it started raining out here?" He was like,
Close the
"What?"
job
And I was
site.
went
like,
home.
"Go home."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't go home because you were home, Joes.
I know.
yeah, you just had to
Um,
get off the roof.
Also, when we left the first time and we were coming back, that's when Kirby said that. We were coming back. We already had the AC taken off the hood or off the top, so that big old hole was there, and it was raining. And it was raining pretty decent. And so we got there, and I fully expected the inside of my house to be flooded, and not even a drop. It was quite nice.
It was actually even crazier because we were leaving Lowe's, and I said, "Hey man, it looks like it's gonna rain in the next 45 minutes." And Joe says, "Nah, it's not gonna rain till 6." It rained about 5 seconds later.
I said
What's the
in
rain is
Aztec.
this weekend?
Yeah,
And-
but then the closer we got to Aztec, the worse the rain got.
And then
So,
on our way back to Joe's house from Lowe's, we thought we were gonna see a car crash because a truck in front of us had this trailer of shit, and it hit this pothole.
We almost
this-
died.
No. We didn't think we were gonna see a car crash. We thought we were gonna be in a car
Yeah,
crash.
dude, I'm telling you, this trailer came off the ground when it hit this pothole.
I've never been more happy to be in the back seat.
Oh, it was like Final Destination. We
Dude.
were about to die. Speaking of Final Destination, y'all ever realize in that movie when the logs fall off and smash that car, that truck
Yeah.
kept driving? He
Yeah,
never
it's the
even
wrong
stopped.
Direction too.
I don't think he realized what had happened yet. He just
Yeah.
kind of went, man, I'm gassing it, and it's like going
You know
fast.
what works really good? These like little fucking ground AC units that you just fucking pipe in through your window.
And that's
Oh,
what,
but
Yeah,
He
I
had
have
a-
one
hold
of
on,
those, but
hold
in the
on.
kitchen.
he did have a window AC. What happened to that, Joe's?
Those window ACs.
Hold on.
well,
Wanna
it
hear
was
my-
sitting in here. It's been sitting in here for a long time,
really
about
fucking-
2 years. And then I was like, and then it stopped working the day before we did this. So I took it out of the window, cleaned it all out. I spent about an hour and a half taking the whole thing apart, cleaning it, putting it all back together. That thing looked like a dream, looked brand new. Went to go put it in the other window in the living room. Didn't put the window high enough, so it was just like halfway in. So I put my elbow on like this and tried opening up my buttons. And I opened it, and window
And
unit
fell.
goes whoop, falls out, landed face first, just exploded.
He left it there, by the way. I don't think he cleaned it up. I'm pretty sure it's in the same spot.
I
that it
wouldn't.
hit
I would have fucking left that bitch. Like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this
Yep,
anymore.
I was mad. I said, I don't care how hot it is, I'm going to bed. And I went to bed.
I respect it.
My
But-
favorite moment from yesterday was probably when Punky and I had finished everything up top, and Joe's is inside the house trying to wire everything together, and me and Punky are just sitting on the roof waiting for him to be done so we could test everything. And Joe's not being able to figure out the wires because it was frustrating him. Then at one point he leaves to go grab something out of his truck, and he starts walking back towards the house, and I go, "Hey man, weren't you an electrician or some shit? Like, didn't you do this for a year? Shouldn't you know what you're doing?" And
Hey,
he's
1
like,
year
"Shut-"
is not enough time to learn everything.
He says, "Shut the fuck up." And then eventually I was like, "So what's your plan?" He's like, "I've done everything that I know how to do." He's like, "The next best thing is trial and error." And that's what
Yeah,
he did.
I said, I don't have a meter, so this is going to be trial and error for the rest of this time. And then I said, it's either going to work or my house going to catch on fire. But
Or-
Bob, you're an electrician. So,
Yeah.
here's the issue I was having, okay? There was a relay switch. The relay switch had 4 different ports for wires. Each wire was black. They weren't labeled, they weren't colored, they weren't anything. There was no label on the relay switch, there was no labeling on the wire. So I had no idea what was what. I had no idea what
Continuity
was
tested.
high, no idea what was low, no idea what was on, no idea what was the fan, vent, whatever. So I'm sitting there trying to wire these wires, and then I'm like, oh, there's a diagram up on the AC, that on the old AC. So we get the picture of the diagram. I go over to the wires. The diagram. Oh, here, let me pull up the picture right now. The diagram, Bob.
Just
said
from what, Joseph
the-
said,
It said it was. I was supposed to have a black, red, green, white, another white, a blue, and a green. That is 7 wires. I
So,
had
2
5.
blacks.
2 blacks,
blacks.
2 whites. Or no, 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 greens, and a red is what I was supposed to have. The greens are grounds, obviously.
Yeah.
Whites
your
are commons.
commons. 2 blacks are load 1, and your red
The
should
black
be,
was high, the red was low, and then
yeah.
my other black was the pump, the black and blue.
Yeah,
supposed to be
the
pump.
hot for the pump.
Yeah, I didn't have 7 wires, Bob. I had 5. And so I was like, okay, some of these wires are combined. That's fine. That's no big deal. I
It
look
was a big
look
deal.
I look again at the wires. Bob, look at me. Do you know how many of those colors I actually had? I had
None.
black. I had
None.
black and white. That was the color of all 5 wires.
So here's the thing you can do with that, because then they're on, like not assigned. You can assign yourself. You give someone up top a 9-volt battery, have them attach
But
it
that
to
was
the
the
end of
other
that,
issue.
and then you
Oh,
take
yeah.
a continuity
I-
tester or a voltmeter.
I didn't even think about doing that.
We had some old piece of gear that was just braided metal wiring. Terrell, what the fuck are you doing down there?
Just listening,
Fucking-
enjoying the conversation.
One of these times you need to do mime fucking paint on your face.
No, he needs them
That was
finger
the other
lines.
thing, Bob. Is the top ones are already
There's a
wired into the
mine?
plugs, so I wasn't taking apart that whole thing to figure out what was what in the plugs, because it was a whole assembly that Punky just worked hard to put together. And whoa, what did I do? Whoa, my enter button turns off my camera.
Oh gosh.
My enter on my number pad, bro. That's cool. Okay, but yeah, so it was pretty much
Mine
trial
does
and
not.
error. It was pretty much trial and error. It took a little bit, but then we figured it out. But then I also had the issue where it would pop the breaker, and I would know, but I would forget to go turn it back on. So I put all the wires in, and I'm like, "All right, Punky, I'm turning it on," and I turn it on, and it doesn't work, and I'm all, "Why?" And then like a few seconds would pass, and I grab my little meter, and no, it wouldn't beep, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't turn the power on." And Punky'd be like, "What?" I'm all, "Nothing," and I go flick it on.
At one point we were all dead silent, and then Joe started to laugh like he was going crazy.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what happened, and then it turned out he forgot to turn
That
it on.
time was because I put all the wires together, turned it on, didn't work, took all the wires apart and switched them, turned it on, didn't work, turned it back off, took off the wires again, did it a third damn time, turned on, it still didn't work, and then I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I was pissed. I was so frustrated. And then I look over down the hall and I see my lights are all turned off in the hall, and I'm like, and I just started laughing.
Oh, and then there was a
Because
point
I
too.
didn't turn the breaker on.
There was a point too where Corey and I were up on top, and Joe's was under there, and we were like, "All right, Joe's, we got stuff worked up here. Turn it on." And he was like, "All right, I gotta put the knob on real quick." And then next thing we know, we hear, "Oh fuck!" And we're like, "What?" And he was like, "I think I just broke my knob." And we're like, "Why did you do that?" And
You know,
it was a couple
Good
minutes
thing no
passed.
one there was British, because that would confuse the fuck out of him.
And it was funny because next thing you know, he starts laughing hysterically again, and we're like, "What are you laughing at?" And he was like, "Nothing." And after we got everything done, Corey and I go down, and Josiah was like, "I hooked the knob up to the mounting bolt." So it was
I
just
didn't put it
spinning.
on the stem.
It was just spinning freely.
I didn't put it on the relay. I put it on a mounting bolt.
Oh
And
my
I was like,
God.
"Why are you not working?" And I kept spinning it, and I thought I stripped it out. And I was like, "No!" It was a rough day.
At the end of the day, we did get his AC going.
And I'm cold.
That's all that matters, man.
Yeah,
No,
his
it was great because I said we had to make sure that his pump turned off. Not his pump, his the float turned off the water. Then we all went down and stood in his house as he turned on his AC for the first time, and we all looked up at the vent, and that vent spewed all the dust and rust and everything
Oof.
into all of our eyes. everyone caught a bit of dust in their eyes, and oh man, it was a mess.
It was
Fun
a
day though. Fun day off. It was great.
yeah.
Okay, I have to go really quick. I shall return.
Okay.
I gotta go move my laundry.
Just from Joe's talking about the colors of the cords, just remind me of Hangover 3.
I'm. Oh wait, I'm
medium gray,
colorblind.
dark gray, and gray. What do you mean? I have blue, green, and red.
Oh, Mr. Chop colorblind.
I want the one on the very right. That one's blue. Oh, forgot to tell you, I'm dyslexic too.
Yeah, it was definitely a very eventful day. Afterwards, I invited Corey, his wife, his kid, and Joe's over for dinner.
And not me, and I was off.
Yep, not you.
You
Man,
didn't
I
come
already
help.
told you guys
If
I
you
was
would've
off,
come-
but I
if
couldn't
you
help.
would've
You
come
didn't come help.
No one told me what was going on.
You
said we
didn't ask.
We said we were at the gym.
Yeah. Then
You
was
didn't
gonna-
ask,
I
Terrell.
thought was like, well, I thought was gonna happen. Hey, you're off today. Maybe you should help too. I would have been like, oh yeah, I'm totally down to help. I'm always down to help you guys. But apparently, that just zooms everyone's overhead. You're not.
You actually didn't say you were off yesterday.
Actually, he did ask what's going on, and Kirby responded with, "Shh, drink, you biodegradable fuel."
Yeah, see,
And then-
I even asked what was going on.
Yeah, and then that was also when they were picking me up, and then. you
Oh,
said,
but
"What-"
then Kirby did say what was going on.
Yeah, that's when I was on my run though. So
you could have said you could come out later.
I thought I did text you guys that I was gonna come, that I can come out later, but I don't think it sent through then.
Hey man, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. There's a group chat that we're all in, and I already see this man's ass lighting up, sending messages, but he's refusing to record this podcast with us. So I'm gonna say it right here in the podcast, so it's on record. So when he inevitably goes, "Oh, y'all straight up ditched me out," I'm telling you right now, John, I'm not giving you any of my personal time when you come down here if you're not going to give any of your personal time while you're up there for this podcast. This is supposed to be a podcast for the 8 of us. 8. And you have only shown up to 3 episodes out of the 13 we have recorded. Punky's been here every episode. I've been here every episode. Josh has been here most of the episodes.
I have
And he's
valid
been-
reasons why I was not
He's
here
had
the last-
valid reasons not to be here, and he still shows up while he's being a professional trash man. There is no excuse. You say it's your kid. We have kids, and we're still here. There is no excuse that you can give that somebody else in this podcast group doesn't have the excuse for. None.
It's kind of sad.
You
I
have to
even
hit,
told, I even told
you-
Corey when I'm gone.
you have to hit a 50% rate of being in the podcast by the end of the year, or you're done, bro. I can't let you keep missing out on podcasts. You've been in 3 out of 13. So that means 52 podcasts a year, right? Divide that by 2. You need to be in 26.
Yo, my chest looks huge.
You got to eat 3
Sorry.
episodes.
She got big old titties.
Bob has been in, I think 9. I don't know, 6, 8. How many? More than 3. Isaiah, same thing with you, bro. I don't know what you're doing. No clue what you're doing, bro. Like, you have a kid, I get that, but you live in an apartment by yourself. I just don't understand. I don't understand how we specifically set this date and time every week, to come together and record this podcast. Was I late today? Yeah, but I was stuck in a McDonald's drive-thru. That's how shit happens sometimes, you know? I wasn't anticipating there. I left early enough to get in there, but the line was long as fuck.
Wait, go back.
Yo, what's up?
Were you also in the McDonald's drive-thru with me? Because I was in there for fucking ever, dude.
What time did you go to the McDonald's drive-thru?
Hang on, let me pull up my receipt. I placed an order at like 9. Hang on. Give me 5 seconds.
I got-
McDonald's.
I got in line at McDonald's at 9:45.
Oh, so that's just like 10 minutes after I was there, and I was still in fucking line waiting for my food. I was in the line for 20 minutes.
Which
So-
McDonald's?
The one on Main, down by Taco Bell and Carl's Jr.
Oh, hey, I was
So-
probably there with you guys too.
So by the time that J Ray sees this message, I will have tweeted out a picture that says, "Always remember, someone's effort is a reflection of their interest in you." At this point, I am focused on success. The people that want to be successful will come with me and will go and be successful. If you are not going to put in the time and the effort to be successful, I'm not going to have you dick ride all the way to the top. I don't care how good of friends we are. I don't care. I don't care. If you don't want to put in an effort to be successful, when this inevitably will leave without you. Either get on the bus or stay standing there and watch us go. Simple as that. Sorry, it's a business mindset in a business world. If I sit there and I let my friends get free rides on shit, I'll never go anywhere. That is how it is. Business.
Freedom. Gotta love it.
America?
And
America.
that's
4th of July.
capitalism.
Represent. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Before the July.
I've returned.
Hello, Bob.
Hello,
Hey, where'd you go?
Laundry room. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he lives in a barracks and has to walk the distance of 10 business
He's
days to go
going
get his
to-
laundry.
He's
I have to
going-
go down 4 floors to completely another building.
Hey, at least you guys didn't die yesterday. I died last week.
What are you talking about? You're still here?
So obviously I wasn't here last week on the podcast because I was in Cortez. But yeah, I nearly died due to heat stroke and humidity.
Hell yeah.
Did you drink water?
Sounds like a great
I
time.
drank, after the first fight, I drank so much water and electrolytes that after the hour break we had, for some odd reason, boom, sap mindset. I was ready to fight that whole day.
Hell
Which
yeah.
was fun. The event was fun. We didn't get much fights in because we only had 5 fighters and we were just going back to back to back on fighting. But other than that, it was a fun event.
Hell yeah.
That was my last weekend, so if you guys missed me, that's where I was.
By the way, Terrell,
What's up?
I got something to say to you, motherfucker.
Oh god.
Damn.
So,
The way he leaned back.
TikTok is your fucking shit, dog. You are good at that shit and it pisses me off.
I told
I'm-
you. I wasn't lying,
Corey,
but-
Corey texted me the other day and he goes, Punky's really jealous that you know how to make good TikToks. And
That
I was
was-
like, oh,
I was watching them and I'm like, holy fuck.
wait, which, like the ones I do for the podcast? Or my
Yeah.
personal?
No, I don't watch your personal shit.
Oh, okay.
So I watched personal shit.
If you look at my personal ones, my edits are pretty good too.
Yeah, I was just sitting there watching it because I was in the Discord call with Josiah and Corey. And I was just sitting there watching it. I'm like, holy fuck.
Can we
He's
back up
good
a
at this shit.
Can we back up a second?
Back up. a
Jerry, you owe me a fucking TikTok for episode 12. I didn't forget.
But
I
by the way,
remember he
by the
said he
way,
was
by-
gonna do
going,
it too.
Going to that, Corey, do you want me to record another video for the next podcast?
Actually,
I,
I think
I would say probably yes.
no, I lied. I think he said he
Jared's-
was. I think he said he was going to do 13 because I was his 13th reason why.
yeah,
I think,
yeah.
I think Joe's is actually in charge of 12. I'm almost certain.
Yeah, I said
So
I'll do it.
you don't need me to record the new one.
If you want to, Terrell, you can, and I'll do the next one.
I mean, it's totally up. I'm doing this because J Ray has said that he was gonna do it and he never did it. So that morning, Corey texted me and he goes, "I need you to make one really fast." And I said,
You know what's-
"Okay, I'll do it."
You know what's crazy? I have a video from someone who sent me a video of his attempt at the TikTok, and I couldn't hear him. So I said, "I need you to be louder."
You know what that is? That's
Yeah.
that's a. I could hear it on my side just fine, but what? Yeah, I'll have to do it a different way.
Realized
Josh,
you only had
yeah,
flimsy
what?
excuses.
Josh gets a face reveal on TikTok? What?
No,
No.
She's wearing a wig.
Oh
See, you can
man,
hear me just fine.
Josh is
Josh.
like,
Sounds like a 2000s movie trailer, bro.
It's less, Josh. It's less that I can't hear you, and more of a I can't hear you over the sound of your fucking TV blasting in the back. I need you to either turn that shit down or talk louder, brother.
I'm watching the TV is like 3 rooms across the house.
I know that's what makes it worse. You got that shit cranked up to 80 over there. Damn.
He's a deaf old ass man. Okay.
He's not
Leave
the
him
one
alone.
watching it. I'm almost certain it's his kid.
100%.
Hey,
my
his kid's
kid.
a deaf old ass
Them-
man.
them
Leave him
trash
alone.
compactors are really not loud nowadays.
but yeah, Tron, I just want to let you know you're good at that shit, and it pisses me off, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, Punky. Do you want me to just take a
Be
step
be
back?
terrible at it.
Be terrible. Okay. If you watched the new one, I actually didn't really like plan what I was gonna say. I literally go, if you're watching in your ride home, if you're watching on the bowl, basically taking a shit, and you come subscribe.
You know what's crazy is that same night that I texted you, Terrell, to make a TikTok, and you said I'll do it the next morning, is the same night that me, Punky, and Joe's are sitting in here talking about how good you are at TikTok. And then, I know what I said. I told Joe's and Punky, I said, I need a TikTok from J-Ray, and he's probably not going to get it from me in time tomorrow. I said, I need it by tomorrow for sure. I was going to have it scheduled on that Saturday night. And I said, I don't know where I'm going to get a TikTok this late. And I said, oh, that's right. I'll message Terrell. And Joe said, good luck getting a response from Terrell. And I go, Terrell will answer my messages. And then sure enough, like literally the second I sent the message, you saw it. And then you responded immediately.
Dude, I was so dead tired, especially because of the fight. I was exhausted, but I was like, you know what? I got this. That's why I didn't have much enthusiasm on the TikTok. I was just like, what's up, guys?
If I had to have a right hand man and a left hand man, I think the right hand man's Punky for editing. You're my left hand man for TikToks. Joe's is somewhere behind me.
He's
I'm
massaging your shoulder.
I'm the hype man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's is our bodyguard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a licensed security guard.
You know what's crazy, Punky? Joe's called me earlier and he asked me how sore I was. And I told him I honestly wasn't sore from like I can lift mats and I could do my job the way I normally do. I told him the hardest part of my day was buckling my seatbelt when I drove. Because I did not realize.
Do you buckle your seatbelt like one-handed this way, or do you do this?
I pull it over and then I grab it with my right hand and then push it in and click. I did not realize how much tricep you use when you buckle your seatbelt. My tricep is so sore that if I like have my arms behind me, I can feel it pulling. Joe's was telling me your legs were sore, and I said, that's weird. My legs aren't sore. Why aren't my legs sore, Punky?
Because I went up and down from the top of the house to the ground more than you.
Yeah, I was smart about it. I didn't climb up and down, up and down. I just said, I'm going up, and I'm going to make the most of my time up there. And then when I come down, I'll make the most of my time on the ground.
And Punky's also got chicken legs.
Oh, yeah,
That
that's
is
also
true. Yep.
They're
Even Josh says it, bro.
yeah.
You know what? I want you to go with Punky to the gym.
Skipping leg day too much.
No, he can't do leg day. For reasons we'll discuss off the podcast.
Yeah,
But,
for
other
For
reasons.
legal reasons.
Yeah, legal reasons off the podcast. I want you guys, if you ever get the chance to go to the gym with Punky, go to the gym with Punky, because the workouts he does, and the way he explains what they do and where they work out is very helpful. Also, when you watch him do a rep, you can watch him become a Roblox character because it's fucking hilarious. He's got the box shoulders and everything, dude. It's so funny.
I have yet to work out with Punky, and I really want to.
It's great. It's great. Like I said, he's very smart about the way he works out, and like obviously when he was explaining things to me because And I kept telling him I wanted to make sure I get it right, because to me yesterday it wasn't about how much weight I could do. It was about getting my form correct and making sure I was doing it the right way, so I don't fuck up my arm right before my last day of work for the week. So,
See, I
that was
may
my-
look fit, but I'm not fit. I've slacked off for quite a few months, but
That being
Corey,
said,
I'll take
I
you
need to
for a
get
run
back.
next time I'm home, Corey.
I don't want to go for a run. I want to
yeah,
run on a
beer
treadmill.
belly Bob.
I run probably more than everyone here.
Bob,
that
I can
I
run
did
more than you.
yesterday, it wasn't even a run. It was a
How many
jog.
miles do you do a week, Josh?
That's not true. I run from my demons.
In a week?
Yeah,
He's about 50 or 60.
50 to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me. I do a little over a marathon a week.
Oh, God.
Yeah. He goes, you got me. I only do like 5 miles a
With the
week.
gym stuff being said, does
You know
that
how much a
mean
marathon
you're gonna
is,
start coming
right?
with us, Kirby?
Huh?
You gonna start coming to the gym with us?
No, because Punky's hours are different than my hours, and he would go.
Oh my gosh!
What gym do you guys go to?
I don't know. We don't know.
I go to Planet.
Dude,
We went to Planet Shitness yesterday.
Planet Shitness pissed me off, motherfuckers. Gosh damn it.
We go to
Oh.
3 different gyms. You got
You
Planet
used to go to the college
Fitness.
funk?
Are you just mad about the water?
That
Yeah,
pissed me
24-hour
off.
fitness.
Yo,
Dude, the
did-
I go to
water,
that one.
the gosh
I
damn
like
water
24
fountain
hour.
was broken at Planet Shitness. There's no free weights besides the dumbbells.
Yeah, no.
And they
That's
got
why I
that
laugh.
stupid ass siren, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The what are they?
That
It's
doesn't
the
go off.
the
The
lunk
lunk
alarm.
alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
It's
They don't
stupid.
set it off.
And then the
Oh,
heaviest
lazy
freaking
to set
dumbbell
it
that
off.
was there, 75 pounds. What
The
am I
ones
gonna
out
do with
here, they
75
do set
pounds?
off that stupid ass alarm.
Yeah,
Here's
you're
Here's
right.
the issue, Bob. This is why I go to Planet Fitness. It's
Broke.
cheaper than anywhere else. Everywhere else is a minimum of $50 a month, plus me having to drive and get the gas and everything. And that's just the basic thing. Right now, I'm paying $25 a month. I can bring a friend with me anytime I want to. I get all kinds of cool crap. I get discounts on the drinks. And I get a
Get
water
pizza
massage when I
parties.
want to.
Oh, the hydrotherapy?
Oh, bro, that stuff.
Dude, I love hydrotherapy. We have one of the gyms out here. Fucking feels amazing.
Oh, dude, I
wanna start
love
swimming
it.
again. That's the one workout I want to start doing.
Yeah, Planet Shitness made me mad yesterday.
Do you still go to
It's
the
just a
college
water fountain.
And some of the weights aren't heavy enough. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but fuck, man.
Hey, you gotta find them steel weights that are floating around.
There is no still weights at Planet Fitness.
Oh, rubber.
Oh, and to answer your question, Terrell, yes, I still go to the college.
Okay. Well, if I have a free day, I want to go work out with you at the college.
College gym is so good. That's
I'd rather
my
I
second
like the
home.
free. I like their free weights. That's why.
That's my home away from home.
Anytime
What-
Fitness is better.
But
Anytime
Uh,
Fitness wants
Josh,
a minimum
fuck
of
outta here.
$25 every 2 weeks.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm surprised Josh pays that. Like, that's
I
ridiculous.
also make 6 figures as a professional garbage man, so
True.
Man, Josh, when you
Must
gonna
be
give
nice.
me? When you gonna give me a friend loan?
When you
Taking
gonna?
out the local trash.
When Josh gonna buy me a car?
When are you gonna pay me back for all that emotional damage from all those years when you stalked me?
When's Josh gonna buy me a
Be
pew
good
pew?
friend and give me a hand.
When Josh gonna do anything for us?
Hey, he picks up our trash.
Hey, yo, when's Isaiah coming to the podcast, bro? That's
Hey, yo.
what
I
I
don't
just
think
want
he
to
is.
say, I just want to say, this man just tooted his own horn, saying 6 figures a year, and yet every time we go to McDonald's, this man goes, "I don't got money." I can't afford it.
Hey, he's
You know
also
what?
got a kid.
Yeah, you know what I spend it on?
Huh?
I have 2 kids.
Gym membership?
Oh,
Nah,
yeah, you
bro.
got 2 kids.
I have 2
No,
kids.
bro. Just because
You kid?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
You and yourself, or you and
No.
your kid?
Camilla and the baby.
Okay.
Let's hope Camila don't listen to this.
Yeah.
she don't.
He's like, she doesn't listen to it anyway.
Hey, Josh, me and Kirby were having a conversation about her yesterday,
Yeah.
and I'm genuinely curious. Does she drive her car?
Yeah. Does that car ever move?
She's
Dude,
in
I
bed,
always do that
she's
car
in-
in the same spot too.
That's where it gets parked. Because if you park underneath the sap tree, you'll get sap on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So she actually drives it though?
learning. But yeah.
Learning.
You're saying if I chalk the tires, I'll see that it has moved.
Yeah.
Doubt it, but okay.
There's also like there was a motherfucking Black Widow in my car on the way to McDonald's. I almost lost my shit.
Bro, there was a
Crashed my
there was a
fucking
Black Widow yesterday at the AC, and there's a Black Widow outside my house that got killed by my exterminator lady that came over.
I killed 6
Oh.
Black Widows outside my house. There's one in my car. Near my fucking steering wheel. Almost had a heart attack. Crashed my fucking car.
Book bomb that bitch. Oh wait, no, I guess you can't do that.
At work 2 days ago, we were just getting ready to close up shop, and we were just doing our final chores, and my coworker, I just hear yell, "Dude, what the fuck is that?" And I've hauled ass over there. I'm like, "What?" I look down and there's a damn camel spider
Oh, fuck no.
in the fucking store. So I went and grabbed a can of brake cleaner and I blasted that bitch to the shadow realm. And what I did is I made sure this guy was dead. So I picked it up and I put it on my other coworker's keyboard because he's deathly afraid of spiders. And from the stories I heard
That's
today,
one
he
does.
nearly shit himself.
You're messed up, dog.
I respect it.
I made sure it was dead though.
You get a
I would have
Madeira.
I would have left. I would have been like, as soon as I see that spider, I'm out. Like,
Bye.
I quit, guys. Peace.
Uh,
Yesterday.
I
I
would've
put a
done what
dead
I did.
rattlesnake in my boss's office the other day.
These snakes don't bother me. Spiders though,
Oh, no, he's
I'm out.
terrified of snakes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pick up a fucking bull snake and show it to him. Fucking, like, trying to get away like a little fucking girl.
I'm native, so I can't really do anything.
He whistles at the trees. Oh fuck.
I do that at night sometimes, but no one still shows up.
Hey, you all remember a couple weeks ago when we were hanging out at Josiah's house and having a game night, like 2 weekends ago?
And it was hot as fuck in his house. Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
Now it's gonna be cold.
Remember
Hey,
how
was there a deer that just stood up on its hind legs?
Get the
Oh.
fuck out of here.
remember how Isaiah brought those chips? Terrell?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They were still there when I went over yesterday, and I was hungry because they didn't feed me lunch. And I went to town on those chips that were left open for almost 2.
Dude, he was gargling. He was
Were they all
he was
No, bro, they were baked chips. They were perfectly fine.
he was gargling them shits, dude. I didn't know you could gargle chips until yesterday.
They
Were
didn't
those the
feed me.
same chips I was eating in the back seat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude, that was some insane thing to see. And then next thing we know, because Josiah and I, we were watching something on YouTube, and Corey is sitting there like this, just slumped.
I'm still tired, bro.
Oh gosh.
I literally think I came home last night. I let Maddie get a shower in, and then like as soon as she took the baby, I was done. I was out. I don't remember ever climbing into bed. I don't remember ever turning on YouTube. I don't remember putting my phone on the charger. The next thing I know, I wake up at like 2:30. I wake up again at 4:40, and then finally I wake up again. So I have alarm set for 5:10 to wake me up out of deep sleep, and then I have an alarm at 5:40 to get out of bed, and then I usually snooze that till 5:45. So I have about 5 minutes left to keep my eyes closed, but also let my body wake up, and then at 5:45 I get out, get ready, and I'm out the door in 5 minutes. I woke up today at 5:45. Missed my 5:10 alarm. Missed my 5:40 alarm. It had been going off for 5 minutes. But Maddie has this fan in my room that's so freaking loud that I can't hear my alarms. So I woke up at 5:45, didn't have time to wake up, just jumped out of bed, threw on my shit, and left.
Hey, Punky knows, but what's the worst thing to wake up to in the military, Punk?
One of two things:
Hit me with both.
knocking at your door on a duty day,
Or?
and
He said duty.
okay, well, I say this is second because for some reason this would happen every day for like a month. For some reason, Bob, when taps would play, it would come through our fire alarm.
Oh, we've had that. I took my fire alarm apart, put electrical tape on the nodes on the back of it, so mine doesn't work.
I actually came across the video on my Snapchat from when it happened, and it would play so fucking loud. Hang on. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to send it to you. It was so loud. It was awful.
I used to have like metal songs for my alarm clock. Now I can't even wake up to them because I listen to metal so much at a loud rate, so I can't even wake up to my alarms anymore.
Nah, the worst thing is like, you set your alarms the night before you think you did. You go to bed and then you wake up to your phone fucking ringing, and it's you're supposed to be at work like 10 minutes ago. And they're like, "Where the fuck are you at? Why aren't you answering your phone?" Or like for PT.
What's funny is like when I travel like to even to Albuquerque or out of state, for some reason, like at home, I'll set my alarms at 6 o'clock to 5. I'll have a hard time getting up. But like at Josiah's wedding, for some reason when we went camping, and this has happened at every single like vacation I've taken, event, I always wake up at 5, and I'll have the energy to do whatever I want. Because like every day when we went to when I went camping with you guys at Josiah's wedding, I woke up at 5 every single morning and went on a little hike. Then like I remember Kirby going, "Hey, you should wake me up for one of these hikes." And I remember just going to his tent like, "Hey, Kirby, wake up! I'm going on a hike." And he would never wake up, so I'd just be like, "I guess I'm gonna go by myself."
Every night we
But
were
yeah.
out there, I was drinking and staying up super late with Joe's because it was his fucking wedding.
But
Yeah,
I
that
stayed
was a
up
good
late with you
week,
guys,
guys.
too, but still, for some odd reason, I would wake up at fucking 5 and just be like, "I guess I'm gonna have fun today."
I just want to say that was a good week.
I remember freezing my dick off in the fucking tent. I'm like, God, it's so
Yeah, fuck
cold.
that.
I want to go on another weekend trip like that, bro. That was so much fun.
I agree.
I wish I could relive that weekend all the time.
We should go on July 4th when Jamie's here.
Man, I'll tell you what. Josiah's
Jamie
wedding
might
was
not
nice
show
and all
up.
until the day after when, well, about 2 or 3 days after, I went in to the urgent care and got diagnosed with fucking arthritis.
Way to bring it down.
Yeah, because
Arthritis.
I woke up.
Sounds like Positis.
I woke up.
That's exactly what it is.
I went and picked my mom up, and on our way there, my hand just started hurting like crazy, and it swelled up. Like it was huge. I don't know if you guys remember that. And
I remember you showing me on the side.
yeah, so I ended up taping my thumb because I thought I might have just strained it or something, and it just didn't go away. Went in, got it looked at, got some crazy meds, and turns out I got fucking arthritis up in this beach.
Love to hear it. Not really, but you know.
I blame Josiah's wedding.
I mean, I blame it on the fact that you're a puss, but
A puss? What the hell's that mean?
means you're a puss.
Elaborate.
Arthritis is for pussies, Punky.
I didn't have a choice in the matter.
I got arthritis in my right foot. You don't hear me complain about it.
Yeah, David Godson call you a little bitch.
I hurt every day.
I don't know. Punky missed all the fun, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what?
And
didn't
you
get
know
to
what
finish-
though? If it wasn't for the fact that, because I was originally supposed to be part of the wedding,
Uh-huh.
and everything got fucked up with my time in the military that I was removed. And if we would have known that I was gonna get, if I was gonna leave when I did, I could have still been part of that bitch.
You probably would have had a matching vest too.
All you
Dude.
needed was a black vest.
Yeah, all
Your
you
vest
needed
probably
was-
would have been the right color.
Yeah, it pissed me off because I thought of that the day I left. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" All
What was
this
funny was like
fucking
Joe's
talk.
asked me that day. He was like, "Do you have this vest in this color?" And I was like, "Yeah." But then I was like, you know what? I believe all the boys would have the same color stuff. Nope. Right when that day happened, J Ray goes, "I don't have the right vest color," and I go, "What the fuck? You should have brought
J-Ray
mine."
will never live that down. I don't care what he says his excuse is. I will never let him live that down.
I want
Punky,
you to know.
if you want to take a picture from my wedding and put it up here so people can see what the hell he looked like, be my guest.
I got you. Yeah,
Look,
it
let me
pissed me
tell
off
you-
because I wanted to be part of that so bad. Yeah, it pissed
Let
me
me-
off. I wanted to be
Oh.
part of that so bad, and just everything got so fucked up with my time in the military.
I wish I was a part of it, but I wasn't. So I was just
Yeah.
there.
I feel like you
I
were
wish
there.
Terrell was part of it.
You know,
Terrell's in my groomsmen photos though.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
for the entirety of us discussing the story, just have like a photo, like a slideshow of Joseph's wedding
Slideshow.
going on in the background,
Could do that.
and then cut back to this, just so you guys know when this
Biggie
episode
Small.
drops. When this episode drops on the 7th, I'm almost certain we're all gonna get messages, or Jay Ray's going to silently leave the group chat. I'm almost certain this is the episode that'll end our friendship with him. Not
You
that
really
I want
are.
it to.
There's 13 reasons why.
Not that I want it to, but I guarantee you he's going to get hurt by the things we said. He's going to say something along the lines of, "I can't believe you guys, I thought you guys were my friends," or something like that. First of all, we are.
Then he's gonna call us out individually, which happened
If-
last time.
Listen, from my understanding, friends call you out on your bullshit. I call Bob out on his bullshit when he bullshits. I call Punky out on his bullshit, and Punky calls me out on mine. Joe's, I call him out. He don't give a fuck, but he calls me out too. Josh deflects his bullshit. I call Josh out. He deflects to Joe's.
Josh, the biggest deflector there is.
But then Josh is the first one to throw
Have
shit
you
right
seen him play
back.
basketball? Bro,
Yeah, I'll throw that shit right back.
I call Terrell out on his shit too. Like,
You could catch Josh with his hand in the cookie jar, and he'd be like, "Nuh-uh."
You can call
So
me
here's
out
the
on my
thing.
bullshit, and I'll try to work on it.
here's the thing, right? He could sit there and the people that listen to this can sit there and say all they ever do is pick on this J Ray guy. I get it. I understand. It's because I love him so much that I pick on him. I know he's better than this. I know he can put in the effort to be here. And I already said it earlier. There's no reason why he's not. He shouldn't be here. There's
Sorry.
there's no excuse that he can give that someone in this group doesn't have. We all have kids. We all have jobs. We all
I
make
don't
time for this.
I don't have any kids that I know about.
Can your girlfriend even have kids, Bob?
Yes.
I'm just saying, the whole point that there was 8 of us is that every week there'd be a random assortment of people. So if you had to miss an episode or 2, it's fine. But the fact that you've only been in 3 out of 13, I get it. I just don't understand. I need more of an effort, or this is going to be a 7-man podcast. And
I'm
Isaiah,
gonna be gone for 2 months.
1,
Bob, that's understandable. That's because of
3,
work.
4, 5.
Like you're physically not going to be at your game station in
I
any way,
might-
shape, or form.
I might be able to hop in on my phone during one,
Uh,
but yeah,
don't
don't count on it.
I was gonna say, don't get in trouble. Your job's a little bit more higher priority than a truck driver like me and J Ray. So, Isaiah, same thing goes for you, buddy. I get you have a kid and shit, but you literally live in an apartment by yourself. Punky has the same job as you, and he's here every single week. I don't know what's going on with you. You did so well. You were there every single episode. You missed one, came back for the next one, and then have been on a slippery slope ever since. Josh, you are off graveyard, so you should be back full time, I think. Is that
yeah.
right?
Crashman work
Yeah.
graveyards?
He
Yep.
was working, yeah.
I've been on graveyard
Terrell-
since fucking February.
Trash is a 24-hour job, Bob.
Terrell's
Very
here
well.
unless he's gone for his armored combat shit. Joe's is here unless he's got one of his 3 jobs, 4 jobs. How many jobs do you have right now, Joe's?
10.
Yo,
Just the one. He's back to 1. There's no
He was
excuse.
number 1.
Funky, what's our time sitting at, boss?
We're at an hour 8.
An hour 8.
Just hit an hour 9.
And Kirby just calling everyone out today.
No. I'm not calling any individual out. All I'm saying is I already know as soon as this podcast episode goes out, Jerry's gonna listen to it. He's gonna hear everything we said, and then he's gonna get pissed off at us in the comments. Not
Does
comments in our group chat. He's gonna
Does he
blow up on
actually
us.
In the private comments.
He does. He listens. He hasn't retweeted in a minute, but he definitely has mentioned he's listened in the past. So I'm almost certain he's going to listen to this one, especially when he tries to hit us all up to hang out and we all blow him off because he refuses to come do the podcast with us or play games with us or anything. The man sits there and plays Warzone all day on a Saturday, but refuses to get on and play on Saturday nights. I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. Why are you playing during the day? You know we play at night. It's almost like you don't want to see us. And if that's the case, then tell us so we don't have to waste our time. Because we have set schedules. We have set things for a reason. We play Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night. That's our schedule. We do a podcast on Friday nights before we play. That's been our schedule for about a year now. The podcast obviously hasn't been going for the year, but we played those 3 days pretty consistently. Would anyone want to object to that? No? Okay. Didn't think so. It's out of love, John. I know you're probably listening to this and you're going to get pissed off. I love you. I don't want this friendship to end. If you don't want to be a part of the podcast, just say so. We'll happily still be friends with you and take you out if you don't want to be a part of it anymore. But I honestly don't want to put your name on a project that we're putting all of the effort into. So if I'm going to get an A on my project, it's going to be me and the people that work towards getting that A. And you can get
I
the 0
hated
for
those
that.
people in high school.
I was those people.
It was me.
So
Joe's is the one that just puts his name on the paper.
It depended on the class, honestly.
So and the
Yep.
same thing goes for Isaiah. I'm not picking on just J-Ray. I'm picking on Isaiah as well. I don't know what's going on with him
when you
either.
do a group project and they call the people that don't do the project.
With that being said, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Joe's, are we doing that thing tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Be on the
Bright
lookout.
and early, boys.
What?
What time?
What?
We're going on a
4
hike.
in the morning.
We're going on what?
Bro, quit.
Get some sleep, bud.
We're going on a
I-
hike. Okay, if I could finish my sentence before everyone stops interrupting me, it'd be great. We're going on a hike in the morning, and then afterwards we're gonna go play pickleball and we're gonna go play frisbee golf, and then after that, I don't know who all is gonna go, but Joe's, Punky, and I are gonna do the blind M&Ms and blind goldfish taste test, in which I attempt to identify colors of goldfish and M&Ms.
Because if you don't remember, last week this guy said that he can taste colors.
So,
Hey,
So
give
that
me enough drugs
Oh,
and I can.
acoustic stuff right there.
that's gonna come out as a supplemental episode. If this comes out on the 7th, it'll come out 8th, 9th, 10th, that Wednesday, after this podcast episode drops. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully we're able to do those in the future. Obviously, I don't want to overload Punky because one podcast a week is a lot to edit at the moment. I understand, especially when you have to re-listen to yourself talking over it, and then you're looking for a specific part, like a 2-second clip in a 1 hour and 15-minute recording, to edit that one 1 second clip out that someone slipped up and said a couple episodes ago. He's already apologized for it. It's fine. I don't want to throw more on Punky's plate. He's already a very busy guy.
I'll do it again.
So unless we can get an editor at some point to do it so that Punky can be relieved of his
Hiring.
duty. Well,
Not
we're not.
hiring yet. We won't pay you.
What's it?
Yeah, we're not gonna pay you.
If someone wants to take the episode and do it pro bono, actually, I think that means we have to pay him at some point.
Yeah.
If someone wants to do it for free, and we can mention you every podcast, like give you credit and shit, we'll do that. But otherwise, you probably won't get paid monetarily. So
In sexual favors.
Bob will give you sexual flavors. Okay.
Flavors.
It's
Flavors.
Cowboys fans who have to do that.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
cherry flavor.
All right. So let's go ahead and start by wrapping up our goodbyes. Let's go with Bob. Roast Isaiah. Go.
Isaiah, you gimpy one-armed fuck. Do better.
All right. Punky, go ahead and roast J-Ray.
J-Ray, ease up on the butter, bro. You gonna start looking like it.
Go on then.
Joe's roast Bob.
Bob. I have nothing to roast Bob on.
All right, roast J-Ray.
Bob, you got glasses.
My feelings.
Josh roast Punky.
It's looking a little chunky.
Ooh. That's the worst roast I've heard.
Terrell roast Joe's.
I can't roast him. Look at the hat he's wearing.
Damn,
Terrell, roast
Dare you
Corey.
to roast me, ho? Just kidding.
Roast Corey.
All right, Terrell roast me.
Let me tell you something, brother. You know what? See that title in the background? That's trash. Just like your. You know what? It is your team. Your team is trash. But guess what? I don't care about your team. I don't care about you. I don't care about anything you say. But guess what? I'm here because I don't want to be fine. I'm just joking. You're my best friend. Sorry.
All right, and for my outro, I'm going to go ahead and roast everybody. J-Ray, do better. I believe in you, son. Isaiah, come on, fam. Where you at, for real? Bob, your crayon pillow speaks wonders. Punky, could you get a tighter tank top? Joe's. Joe's, dust your fucking shit in your room, bro. I was in there yesterday and I fucking like, it's hard to believe you can breathe in there.
Thank
brother.
goodness we don't have asthma.
Get a damn gas mask or
I
something.
do
bro.
have
There's
asthma. It builds it.
Gas,
It makes it stronger.
It doesn't make you stronger.
It
Josh,
builds my lungs.
Josh, I hope the meals you eat every single day finally catch up to you. I don't know when that's going to happen, but for God's sake, man, you can't eat 2 meals every meal. Terrell, I'll get my vengeance on you one day when we have our third match to end our fucking 1-1 tie or whatever we have going on thing.
It ain't gonna end. It's just gonna keep on going after that.
You're not emo and you're not in high school, bro. Grow the fuck up. Okay, I'm done. You and all your black
I'm
shit.
edgy.
By the way,
Down.
Corey, I do have a tighter shirt.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
So do I.
I can go gothic if you want me to.
I can shove my ass in an extra small fucking white t-shirt.
Just
Have
saying
you seen
every
a pale native before? You're about
the
to
entire time,
Dude,
that
take it
I've
off.
been watching Punky in that tank top, I keep thinking of the Eminem in 8 Mile going, "Look, Snoop Dogg just got a fucking boob job."
The
Look at
hell
Punky's
that
tank top,
mean?
bro. It looks-
Damn, I could have called
can
Punky
you
Larry the
roast me?
Lobster,
Real
dog.
name
He's
is
got
Larry
big
the
old arms,
Lobster.
but he's got a tiny little leg.
Oh gosh.
Damn
Anyway,
And
live like Larry.
God bless the USA. Happy birthday, United
God
States.
damn.
Oh boy.
Let's see how bad mine is. Nah, you can't even see mine.
All right.
It's
God,
dark, white.
as I've already said. All
Hang
right.
on. I can show you a bbad tan line.
Oh no. No.
To end the episode, God bless the USA. You know, happy birthday, US. Gotta love it. Thank you to everyone who's protected, served, and all that shit. For keeping us safe and letting us a bunch of idiots do this shit every week.
Hey, you're
It's
welcome.
because of
buddy.
you. It's because of you guys that we're able to come together and as friends and talk random shit about the shit that we did this week. So thank you very much. For the people that listen every week, we love you. Thank you for being here. If you ever have a question, make sure to shoot us on Spotify, or you can tweet on X. We are at BS Bros Pod on X. You can send us a tweet there. We'll review your question and either answer it there, or we can answer it on the podcast, depending on what you want to do with it. Otherwise, follow us on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, like the video on YouTube. You could also check us out on TikTok. That's Terrell's running the TikTok. That's also at BS Bros Pod. Be on the lookout for the M&M and Goldfish taste test that's coming out the Wednesday, the 10th. I think it's the 10th. The Wednesday that this podcast comes out on the 7th. It'll come out on the 10th. I'm almost certain for sure. If not, it's whatever the Wednesday date is that you guys are hearing this. Aside from that, you've been joined by Bob, Punky, Joes, Josh, Kirby, and Terrell. We'll see you guys next week for episode 14.